Hey, welcome back to Lenfin's Cocktails. Tonight we're doing another gin review, and I swear it's not citrus forward. Tonight we're doing Ransom's Old Tom Gin. What's so great about Old Tom Gin is that it's barrel aged. It has a very different overall profile. While still being juniper forward, it's not like a normal dry gin or Plymouth gin. It's got strong spice notes of cardamom and angelica, and it works really well in a ton of classic cocktails because that's what was made usually. Old Tom Gin kind of fell out of favor after Prohibition because no one was really making it anymore. And it wasn't until David Wondrich worked with Ransom to make this traditional styled Old Tom Gin. Unlike some of the ones that still exist from the UK like Hayman's, this one is barrel rusted and is very, very good. It's got a unique profile to it, and I'm really excited to show it to you. So let's pour some. Straight away you can see a difference in the color because this is barrel rusted, unlike a lot of gins which are really freshly made, which is good in its own way, but this one is a little bit different. On the nose you get like a corn and juniper scent, which is kind of unique, and not much ethanol, which is great. Let's give it a try. This is the first time I've actually tried this gin neat because, as I said in previous videos, I don't drink a lot of neat gin. I usually drink it in a martini or a gimlet or a Negroni, something that's not on its own. But this alone has a much different taste than any other gin that I reviewed on this channel because it has kind of a softer texture to it. It's not bright and citrusy. It's not super juniper forward. It has much more mellow flavor where you still get the notes of spices and juniper, but they all really blend together so that one's not forcing the other one out. I'm really enjoying it, and I've also never tried it in a gimlet before, so let's do that. As you can see, our gimlet's a little bit darker today because of the darker aged gin. Let's go ahead and give it a sip. So I never really tried a gimlet with Old Tom Gin before now because I wanted to keep it fresh and give my initial reactions for the video, and it's really tasty. However, it's really not as tasty in this as it is. And while it, so I haven't actually had the gimlet. Before the video, I wanted to. So I mainly use the Old Tom Gin. So I mainly use the Old Tom Gin for a Martinez or an old school Tom Collins, but I wanted to try it in the gimlet today because one, it's the way I test all the gins on the channel, and two, because I've actually never had it before. And now that I have, I gotta say, while it's definitely a unique drink, it's not really the gimlet that I want, because the gimlet that I want has those bright notes of juniper and citrus, and this kind of is a little bit more relaxed vibe. It doesn't really jump out at you, and the cardamom and angelica and all the other roots and botanicals that are in there don't really jump out and make that bright gimlet that you're really used to. So while it's definitely a great gin for a Martinez and other stirred cocktails, I'm not sure that I'd make it a mainstay in my gimlets, but it's pretty tasty, and I hope you try it. Let me know what you think, and cheers.